Okay, hi guys. So it's a day before Hurricane Irma is supposed to hit. And I might have mentioned in the previous video that I bought a vacant property in the bad part of town. But since it's a vacant lot, it's got grass, I've got to have the lawn mowed every month at least. Otherwise I'll get fined. So the guy mowed the lawn for me, so I'm just going to drive up there and pay him because he probably needs to get supplies for the hurricane or whatever. And also, I had asked him if he could try to mow it this week before the hurricane hit because, once it hits, we don't know how long it'll be before he can mow it, with all the water and everything. But anyway, so he mowed it and supposedly picked up the, bottles that people throw because people drink a lot and stuff in the area and throw their empty bottles there. So I'm getting up there soon. Okay, light change, gotta go. Here we are. The guy lives around the corner from the lot, so it's very convenient. I'm not sure he mowed my lawn. Oh God. Oh Lord. Hi there.
How you doing?
Hello there, sweetie. What a pretty little girl. Hi there.
How you doing?
Jeffrey Scott was just, did you see him mowing the lawn today?
No, ma'am. We just pulled up.
Okay, you're just parking here. Okay, that's all right. It's a vacant lot. I'm not sure. Okay, that's Hi. What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do you do?
Roofing.
Roofing. Oh, okay, I might need you eventually. Do you have a card?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. Eventually, I can't build right now. I don't have any money, but I'm trying to get a loan, so I'll need all kind of people.
Yeah. Sure, baby. Anything for you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he's around the corner, so okay. See you later. So, he lives around the corner. I gotta tell him, I guess they park here because the lawn's mowed, but I'm certainly not going to confront anyone. Okay. Oh, there he is. I might need a roofer. Okay. Ay. I hope he doesn't bite me. Ay, please don't bite me. Oh, God. Hello there. Fine. Did you get to mow it before those people parked there?
Nah, I did it before they parked.
You parked it and then they saw, oh, what a nice place to park. So, okay, should I?
I seen a lady, come on down there. I seen a lady, she gave me laid out in the grass.
That's
I said,
okay.
look at, they love to cut.
No, that's okay, as long as... Actually,
And I think y'all ain't got to let go. You too. Have a nice day.
Bye.
God bless. I love you now. Okay,
Bye.
God bless.
Long that they must say that he mowed. Not positive. I don't even know which lawn is mine. Let me go see if my friend... Well, I think that's probably mine. There's a TV set right there. Let me see, there's a TV set there. I mean, why is that sitting there? I don't know. But anyway, then you have people mowing lawns. I mean, I eventually would like to build something, like a little building. The sky does look kind of interesting, like cloudy, sunny. Supposedly we're supposed to get the heavy rains tomorrow. Oh yeah, you have people taking their, getting their wood and What you see are very long lines. You know, there's more wood here. People in their pickup trucks with wood. Very long lines for the gas, getting gasoline. See, it was sunny up until maybe 5 minutes ago, and now the first clouds are starting to arrive. Those are the outer bands of the hurricane. So the center is still, I think, over in the islands somewhere, but maybe like over Cuba, or maybe it just passed Cuba. And they say it's going to hit tomorrow, Saturday. So you see it's sunny and cloudy, and it was raining a few droplets just a second ago. And so I'm going to run out and get some last-minute supply. A lot of planes are taking off. This is probably the last chance people have to get out of Miami. A few cars are on the streets now. The winds have started a bit. You know, we're just getting, it actually is a nice right now. It's about low 80s. It's breezy, so it's actually quite comfortable. Yesterday it was stifling hot. So we're starting to get the beginnings, and it's going to get really bad, but let's enjoy this part. This is what they call the calm before the storm. See, the breeze is starting, and the lines for gas are not as long, and apparently there's still gas available, which is good. Some gas stations ran out of gas. Oh no, there's some line. I don't know if the line is going on the other side of the street. So it's still sunny. It's sunny, it's pretty warm. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. You know, if it weren't for the news, I wouldn't even know a storm was coming. But you hear people hammering and putting up shutters and stuff. People have put up the shutters. See, they cover their windows. My neighbor Lily covered her windows with shutters. We covered our house with shutters. Those are our shutters. And it's sunny. That's the street. Nothing much to report right now. Alright. It's just quiet. There's a little bit of a breeze. And you just see clouds, but it's not even raining or anything yet. 4:30 Friday afternoon. Okay, so there's a little bit more cloud activity. It's about 7 now. And I thought I'd give my dog one last walk before it starts raining, although, okay, well, it's probably still a few hours away before it starts raining because the clamp trucks are picking up the debris. They come every Friday, and it's Friday. So they're still working, pick up the debris, which is good because in the storm, the stuff's going to be blowing around, so they're picking it up. And so I'm going to walk him around the block. But as you can see, the sky is still pretty sunny. I mean, it's 7, and at this time of day, it's sunny, more clouds than before, breezier. It's about 89 degrees now. And it feels like more comfortable because of the breeze. So there's that noise. The birds have all gone somewhere. The birds are gone. This morning there were less birds. And as the storm approaches closer and closer, you know, the birds start disappearing. The lizards, there's a lizard. But he's going to be going home soon. He's probably going to go into one of these holes and just hang out there. Like one of these holes in the tree. He'd probably hide in there for the whole storm. Now's the time people want to come out and walk. It's just so beautiful. Now all these people are coming out for their last enjoyable walk. Come on, he's scratching his eyes. Okay. Everyone's out for their final walk. That's my neighbor. Yeah, it's a good time to walk.
Good luck to y'all.
Bye.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. At this point, it's really worthless to try to evacuate because there's no gasoline. So people who are trying to evacuate are getting stuck on the highway. And there's no place to refill gas, so they gotta, I guess, walk to the nearest town, and I don't know what's happening at that point. Maybe they're getting evacuated, or having to stay in a hotel there, or if there is even a hotel. Big. Oh, look at that shadow, because the sun's behind me. Ooh, I'm very long and tall. Look how long my shadow is. That's the moon behind a cloud. And yeah, so there's a lot of clouds now. It's very windy, but it's still pleasant. The light goes on automatically. See, look how that's blowing. And it must have rained a little bit because the patio's wet, so probably a band came by and there was a little bit of sprinkling. The temperature is beautiful. It's just gorgeous still. Oh, it feels so nice. Oh, okay, a leaf fell off a tree. So at some point a strong wind hit, but not strong, not that strong. It's a dead leaf. So this is what it's been like at 4 a.m. Moon is full. And that's what it's like right now. Now it's about 5:45 a.m. Saturday morning, and I heard some rumbling thunder. So the storm is on its way. It's announcing its arrival. And we get some heat lightning, which is common. That's, you get flashes of lightning, but it's up in the sky. It's not the kind that scares you. There, see? That's the heat lightning. So it's... Hear that? It's coming. That was the lightning and then the thunder. So it's still a bit away. The lightning isn't even nearby, so... But it's coming. It's coming. The sky is clouds. Ooh, lightning. I should probably not be out here. But... Now you can really feel the storm coming. The wind's stronger. And yeah, what scares me is the lightning. It's still not raining though, but you see the lightning. Trees are starting to move. You still see the sun up there. You hear the thunder. See what happens? It's dribbling rain. Like a little rain falls, then it stops, then it starts, then it stops, because the bands are circling around, and every time a band gets over us, it's spraying rain. Like a pinwheel. Here we go. Here it comes. Nope. False alarm. But the rain's coming again. It's already falling. That first band of rain came through and left some water, left a little bit of leaves on the ground, as you can see. The next band will be coming soon. Maybe. Look at that messy street. No flying bugs. Oh, look at that pretty plant. Is it that one? I'm going to take that home. It's an air plant. I'm holding everything in one hand. The leash. Oh, there's more. See, they fell off of the tree. Gift package. Uh-oh. There's drops. Raindrops. I'm going to hold the camera and the leash in the same hand. So I have my other hand free to hold the other stuff. Come on, Smokey. And I should get back because it started to... I'm feeling drops, and once it starts to rain, it comes all of a sudden. So, oh, I want to pick up all these things that I'm seeing on the sidewalk, though. So pretty. Like these little air plants are really beautiful. Yeah, but I don't want to get caught in... Oh, there's another one. Oh, I gotta get it. Come here, Smokey. Look, it's a different kind of air plant. It's the kind that twirls all up inside each other. See, there's two kinds of air plants. So you go out and you pick up prizes. That's how I feel about the hurricane. You go out and you find little prizes and treasures on the sidewalk. There's another one. We'll look at these when we get home. Oh my gosh, it's starting. Let's go. I can't pick up any more prizes. Come on. Come on, sweetie, it's raining. Let's go. Come on, come on. I can't run too much. He's out in the rain. It's getting strong now. But he's enjoying himself out there. Oh, there we go. We better get going. It's getting strong now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is he gonna sit there? Oh my God, why is he just sitting there? Oh, there he goes. Now he's gonna hide. Alright, I assume he's gonna protect himself. See, it's really, oh, it's a sheep. Whoa. That's the second band. So I don't know how to time it from the first band. The camera's getting kind of wet. And you still see the sun, you know, it comes in between the bands. Well, you see the light from the sun. I got it. kind of get inside, I'll be poking out the door. Although this one still isn't as hard as the first one. Oh, that's over. See? That's how it is. It starts, this one started gradually, more gradually than the first one. And then suddenly it stops and there's the rain. I mean, there's the sun. See? It's a wall. It's like a wall that passes over. It reminds me of a sprinkler or an irrigation system on a farm. And now it's stopped. I mean, there's still a little bit of water dripping, but that was the second band. That's our rain barrel over there. It's full of water and it's overflowing. So if we ever, need fresh water, we've got that whole barrel full. There's at the bottom there's a spigot. It's coming from the roof. And the sky is blue-gray. Almost like cornflower blue in some parts. It's white, gray, and cornflower blue. So now they're saying maybe around 2 o'clock. It's about noon now. Around 2, 3 o'clock. We're supposed to get really bad rain, supposedly. Even though we're in Miami, and by now we already know that the storm is going west of us. But I have a feeling we're not going to see much here at all, which is good for us, but I was kind of hoping for a little more excitement. Okay, band number 3. This one's harder. So the bands are coming closer together. This is about 15 minutes from the earlier one, 10 or 15 minutes from the earlier one. So as the bands come closer and closer together, they'll just be actually connected to each other. It'll just become one big storm that's going in a circle. But we're not near the eye. The eye is going west. Yeah, stronger wind, it's getting colder. So now we're starting to see some action. Okay, now you can hear some pretty heavy winds, and it's raining, so the storm's coming in closer. Still comparatively, I mean, it's not mild, but, and our backyard always floods when it rains. That part, in the, oh, that was lightning. You can't see the rain because it's getting dark now, but the temperature is warm still. That's like warm rain. And I'm sure over on Miami Beach, Key Biscayne, the Keys must be really bad. So I'm filming from inside. I'm not going to go out. But, you can obviously see the wind. The rain is pretty steady, kind of heavy. But still not concerning quite yet, but it's still early. They say it's going to hit bad tomorrow around... Ooh. That's a skitty tree. I don't know if that tree's going to survive. It's pretty skinny. Oh. Okay, now we're talking. There's a tornado warning, so we could just pray at this point because we're not leaving. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning in Miami, Coral Gables, Florida. And this is what we're getting over here. Really strong winds. And that's about it. Really, really strong winds, stronger than normal, and not even much rain right now. Some lightning. So I gotta go look at the weather report, but the last I knew before I fell asleep was that the storm was going west. So we were gonna get just, some weather here, but not the brunt of it. You're not supposed to be outside. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. He can't get out of his car. Some leaves are falling down now. Okay, this might be the worst of the storm, my mother just says, because since it's traveling north, but I don't know, I'll have to see. Now that we've lost power, I can only film, and we're trying to get the information as we can. We have a radio. You can hear it in the back. One of the windows broke in Brickell.
Vidrio de impacto, dice, pero a mí me parece que hay que ponerle también, dice, para si viene una cosa grande, hay que ponerle también, taparlo, va.
All right. So we would need impact windows and hurricane shutters, because apparently in Brickell there were impact windows. And if you understand Spanish, my mother is saying that the window broke. And also on the radio she's listening to says that this is the worst the storm's going to get, but it's going to last for a while. And then, around midnight, it might start subsiding before that, but, by midnight it, hopefully will be over. But some of the gusts that are coming are very scary. This is really nothing. Sometimes you get a really big gust and it's scary. The sun is shining out. Isn't that kooky? The sun is shining, Daddy. It's kind of shining through. I wasn't here when this leaf flew over here. I don't know if my mother saw the leaf. The top of that tree broke. It broke. It's fire truck next door.
Tenían una cosa, no ahora se va, tenían una cosa anaranjada atrás, ahora la sacaron y siguen de largo.
What I find interesting are how the clouds are moving. On TV, we see it from above, you know, on those charts. And here we're underneath. Oh, the door is pulling away from me. That's a ladder my father put in case we needed to climb up on the roof, which thank goodness we won't be using. But the clouds, you know, are traveling. And there it comes. See? Here comes the next band. And it's been like this the whole time. It gets really bad and it calms down, but it does seems like it's calming down, you know? Seems like it is. Yeah, here comes another band, I think. Whoa. There she comes. Whoa! The door. I have to pull on the door really hard. The rescuers are here. Oh, they're cutting up. I hear a chainsaw. They're probably cutting. Yeah, let's go outside.
No, ese árbol, mira, el árbol de la casa de Lidia, mira.
Come on.
Un poquitito, mira.
Okay, they're cutting up some debris that fell in my neighbor's lawn. So they're already cleaning up, and the storm isn't even over yet. They're pulling it. And then yeah, that's Lily's tree. Probably the.
Habría que decirle a Lidia. Pero no, se abría la puerta, el viento abría la puerta.
Yo lo cierro. The truck is actually pulling it because I guess it's heavy. So the truck was backing up and pulling the tree. Our yard is a mess too. Look, there's stuff all over the place. Look, we have a palm tree. Palm tree down, palm tree down. Bye, thank you. So they moved it out of the street and to the sides, so that's good. They're not going to take it. The clamp truck will come and get it. They're probably going to work as soon as the storm is over. So we're getting heavy drops, and there's still some strong wind, but... Ooh, it's starting up again. Oh my gosh. No, Mommy, you can't go out now. It's gotten bad again.
Yo iba a limpiar ahí un poquito. Bueno, lo dejo acá, después más tarde.
It's too windy again.
Fuerte, fuerte. No, a ese pedacito, acá, esto nomás.
Ah, okay, yes.
Sí, estos otros no, pues. Y se ve que ha entrado por ahí abajo, ha entrado cosas.
Yeah.
¿Sabes por qué? Porque esto estaba bien limpio. Porque yo le había pasado la aspiradora hace poco. Y ahora cuando camino siento que...
I guess inflated.
Y claro, sí, por lo verano. Siempre pasa en esa puerta, ¿verdad? Hay que comprar una cosa.
Quickly. That's battery operated. We have no electricity, but we have that light there. that we hang that's battery operated. That's why I have some light. And we have flashlights and stuff. The cars are okay. Here's what happened to my neighbor's tree. Here's my front lawn. I hope it's light enough to see already. So a lot of debris fell from the trees, a lot of leaves. My neighbor's tree broke. And the firemen came. There was a break in the storm. The firemen came with chainsaws. Wow. And well, the tree probably needed pruning anyway. So. Wow, it looks like more pieces of trees fell here. I don't usually walk this way, but this fell, I guess, from other people's trees. Yeah, another tree broke over here, so that's two neighbors' trees who broke. The clamp truck will come today. Now, I don't know if they broke or if maybe once the firemen were here, they might have sawed off these. Let's see if this one broke. Oh, it looks like it broke. These are old trees, so look how beautiful that shape. Yeah, no, that definitely broke off. Yeah, some of the older limbs broke off the tree. Wow. Like all the trees on this street broke. Holy mackerel. But I'm happy to see so far anyway, it doesn't look like any homes were damaged. It's mainly the vegetation. Trees, look at that. There's one right in the middle of the street. That must have fallen after the firefighters came yesterday. Oak trees are stiff, so they break. Palm trees bend. So I don't know if these trees are... Holy crap, look at that. I'll find out the exact name of the tree, but these are the kind of trees that don't bend. So, but yeah, now they're all over the place. This one, it's eerie, but I'm wondering why they're all in the middle of the street. It could be that the firemen on purpose put them in the middle of the street yesterday, and they're coming to pick them up today. Oh, the cats. I was worried about the feral cats. I see they're up and this broke. Yeah, that's a feral cat. We have some feral cats. I hope they were okay. They must have like clung to things and found places to hide. Here, look at that. Yeah, they're all over. So, whoa. Wow, this street really got it. They'll be here today with the clamp trucks, but I still don't see much home damage. And imagine, we didn't even get the brunt of the storm. Oh, there's a branch that fell, but no branches fell on the houses. And if you think about it, it makes sense because they prune the branches on the sidewalk side and they leave them hanging over the street to make it look pretty. So those were the longer branches that broke off. So it does make sense now that they would fall on the street and not on the houses. Oh, the sign. Look, the tree branch fell on the sign and bent it. Wow, look at this. It's like we're walking in a different world. The yield sign. Well, the yield sign yielded. What is that one? Jeepers. But still, I don't see any damage to any homes. I just see trees that broke. But yeah, a lot of trees broke. See, and I was inside all day. I was just filming that one little palm tree in front of my house and the ones in the back. He's just sniffing around. All right, well, it's more of the same. If I see something other than broken trees, I'll start filming because I don't want to waste the battery. I don't have any way to. Okay, here's the first palm tree I've seen so far that's actually broken. Okay, this is a broken one, but notice that house does not have that kind of tree in the yard, which means that branch fell somewhere else and the wind blew it over to that yard. And that's, I don't know how much that weighs, but it weighs more than my little piece of wood. So, because that kind of tree is not, that's not the same kind of tree. See, that's a different kind of tree than that one. So that blew down the street from some other area. Here, this is the next street over, same thing. But the majority of the branches you're seeing are from this kind of tree. It's a very stiff, I mean, these are the outer branches, those are flexible, but the trunk becomes very stiff. Whereas palm trees, even though they seem stiff, they bend, especially up at the top. See how they bend and they actually, the wind probably even leaves them a funny shape. That's east. The sun is coming up over there. You know, a few clouds. These are probably the very tail ends of the storm. The moon is still there. It's half moon. Oh, stop sign fell down. Here's a tree that uprooted. That was, it uprooted. It was not that kind of tree, though. It was this kind of tree. The second kind of tree that I'm seeing is this one. Not as many as the first kind. Let's see. This is the one that uprooted. I'll tell you, though, right now, the weather is beautiful. It's so beautiful. There's an air plant. Those sort of live wherever they can find a place. This is a very large one. They get ugly when they get big. But they grow this big thing at the top, and then they just get ugly. But they're really pretty when they're small, like as a decorative ornament in the yard. And they don't need to be planted. The weather's just gorgeous right now. It's cool, it's breezy. It's not cool cold, it's probably, feels like it's in the mid 80s or low 80s, and there's a fresh breeze, so it's really nice. No cars will be coming through here for a while. Oh, there's another tree that broke. That looks like a mango tree. Come on, Smokey. He's smelling the tops. You know, the tops of the trees probably have squirrel smell on them. Hello. Yeah. I'm taking it because they're going to clean it up, and then I won't have any. My yard didn't have any. I'm noticing these are the kind of trees that are breaking, the ones that are stiff.
The black olive.
Black olive,
Yeah.
is that what it is? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they're awful. We've during every hurricane we've ever had.
Those are the ones that break.
Those are the ones that break and come down. I mean, look at ours. Ours is just.
It's got, yeah, sort of like natural pruning. Yeah, we don't. My neighbor had one of these in front of her house, so a big branch fell in her yard. But
yeah. So and then we lost our sea grape. Pulled up the whole walkway.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
You see, it's all pulled up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, and the palm trees survive, so I'm doing a video, so I'm saying how the palm trees bend, so they don't break.
Right.
And then these stronger trees break.
Yeah, they should replace
But the
them all
roots,
with palm trees.
yeah. Anyway, see you later. Thanks. He's lucky his car wasn't in the way. Did that car get saved? Let's see. That man lucked out, or that person. This huge branch fell, but his car was behind it. It missed his car. He's probably thanking whoever he believes in up above. Okay, in this area you see that there are not any of those trees. Just some palm trees that broke. So, you know, palm trees lost leaves. Oh, one, you got it? Oh, here, I'll help you pull it out. Oh, yeah, these are so heavy. Sí, pero las palmeras son las que menos daño han hecho. Las uy, espere, mi perro. Okay.
No, si las matas están así.
Sí,
Las hojas.
pero sí, esos como despeinados parecen, ¿no? Fine, thank you. We made it. We survived.
She did, right? Guess we got Jose coming.
Yeah, hopefully it won't, well, it's supposedly not as bad, but we'll see. I still haven't watched the news this morning. We were out, no power last night, and I didn't want to waste my battery on my phone. I didn't listen to the news, but, you know, I did get word that things were flooding over there, so. Okay, here's another kind of tree. This, but again, I think it's the same kind of tree as we saw before. It's this kind of tree. That looks like it, yeah, it kind of broke at the root. It was like the whole tree broke off of the three. See, it was a tree of three coming out. And then, like, I guess the root was not strong anymore, like the base. Or the base was strong, but the top of the base was too much junk that didn't break off. So, you know, it was too top heavy. Look at that, it's like a ladybug. Just hanging out. Isn't that pretty? Buds. And that fell down here. There's some ferns up there. They grow on trees, those kind of ferns. They don't grow in the ground. They're always on trees. I saw the first lizard of the day. That's the first lizard. They were in hiding. They're coming out. Hello. So, there's a car in there. Oh my goodness. That's what garages are for, just saying. Well, it didn't look like it was the greatest car anyway. I mean, the window was, yeah, there's a car in there. I mean, believe it or not. Oh goodness. Well, actually, you know, yeah, the car's dented. It probably will still work once they get the tree off it. But it'll be scratched, but perhaps the car wasn't that valuable. Let's hope it wasn't. Smokey's curious. What are you doing? Trying to catch a lizard? He loves catching lizards. I, of course, don't let him, but sometimes I hate to say, he's caught a lizard or two, and the lizard didn't do very well. Come on, let's go, Smokey. You cannot catch them. They gotta get to work. Let's go. Tired? Did you get tired?